Hey guys and gals, welcome back. Here we are on the eve of 4th of July, second round, starting in about 2 hours and 41 minutes, they say, which my time would be about midnight, which kind of sucks because I'll probably be sleeping by then. And of course, you lose out on being the first one to finish your round at a certain number, which does a little bit affect the way your standings go when you're tied with somebody else. Second round also applies the first round where you finished. If you finished higher than somebody else, then you'll end up higher in the ranks in your second round at some point. So something to think about. As I predicted, the Patriot ball came out. It's a nice ball, nice looking ball. Two eagle heads on the side with the eagle on the front and back. Typical red, white, and blue, which obviously it should be. Very nice looking ball. I quite enjoy it. With the wind resistance of 3, your side spin's level 1 and your power 3. So it's a good ball to have. I guess it's kind of comparable to the Titan ball, maybe even a little better. But yeah, you should take advantage of that $6.99 purchase, which isn't a lot of money for 45 balls and 500 gems, and I don't remember what coins you get, but it wasn't a lot, I don't think. But anyway, yeah, the Patriot ball, good purchase. It depends whether you use a lot of balls, but I tend to use them as they come. I was a hoarder before, but then I started using them in the tournaments. I don't use balls in just regular play. It's kind of a waste unless you're really in need of winning. Then you can take that advantage with you. But anyway, let's get back to playing some golf here. I'm going to play a Tour 7 hole for you. And see how we do. I've been on a winning-losing streak lately. It hasn't been doing too good. Wow, that's the first guy I've gotten under 1,000 trophies. I'm going to even say under 1,200 trophies in probably a month. But yeah, here's this hole. You want to bounce this off that first patch. You don't want to go for it over the river, because you're just going to end up in the rough, even if you do make it, which you're not going to in this with the wind blowing straight back at you. You'll just end up in the rough on the other side, and then you can't reach the green, and you're in trouble, of course, right? So yeah, your best bet is to just tap one out there onto that little patch of fairway with a side spin to the left, and try and get it around the corner a little bit. And you should be able to reach the green with no problems. Now, this feller is in deep trouble. Definitely not making the green on his second shot, but works for me. So, we'll see how I can do this here. I'm going to go over here a bit. I don't really want to use any top spin. I'm just going to use my side spin on the I guess from the club. See what kind of bounce I get. I came around a little bit. That wind was pushing quite hard. I almost didn't make the second bounce on the fairway. Still would have made the fairway, but off the rough, but we'll see. So, you know, basically we're in the same spot, but his second shot is going to be garbage. And mine, I should be able to squeak my way up onto the green. Now the problem here with this hole, you can squeak it up onto the green, but you don't want to. If you just barely make it onto the green, that means you're going to have a super long putt, which you cannot make because the hole is too far away and you don't have enough power to get it there. So if you don't think you can make it at least halfway up on the green, you don't want to make the green. You want to keep it. See now, yeah, I can't make the green, I guess, but so I want to just put this up there, not on the green, just on the outside of the fringe, so that I can chip it in instead of putting, because when you're putting from that far away, you can't make it. It's not possible. That's if you just barely get onto the green, which you don't want to do. So yeah, just a little tip there. It will save you in the long run. And if you're like me, from this distance, I'm going to end up probably getting to use my skewer club, which I completely love. Definitely one of my favorite clubs I have in my bag. I rarely miss. I mean, 9 times out of 10, I'm sinking from this distance. But depending on the wind, if the wind is super crazy, then you know I'll end up having to shoot pretty hard. Okay, so I'm a bit too far away, which is disappointing, because now I have to use the thorn, which I like for backspins and not for sinking putts from this distance. But that's okay. This should be fine as long as I can get my perfect target. It should go in. It's not going to make it. Oh, come on. See, now that's really annoying. I hate that when that happens. But it does happen. So Buddy got lucky, and I shouldn't have pulled that back further. Buddy got lucky, and he's probably going to end up with... actually, he might not even end up tying here. He's got to sink this. See, now, that's, of course, because he, well, didn't make the green on his third shot, and he put that one in the rough, which put him behind as it is. So there, he missed it. I'm going to end up winning this hole, but I should have ended it with that last shot. My bad. But yeah, there's your Tour 7 hole. It should have been an eagle. I should have been a little bit closer too for the chip. Then I would end up using the skewer, but that happens. But anyway, guys, you know, share that video, hit that like button, and please subscribe to the channel so we can grow this thing and you know, see what happens further on down the road. Thanks for watching, and appreciate all your support. We'll catch you on the next video.